do the same lesson from last week since most of the students weren't here?
Okay. Then even students who have learned this, they can review their lesson.
Okay. Okay, that sounds good then. Well, hi everyone. Thank you for coming to class today. For those who don't know me, so Andy, I'm teacher Xiahna. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you. Thank you for being here today. So we're going to get started with a reading. So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to take a look at a picture. So just give me 1 second to share my screen. And Bright, I know you were here last week, so this will be a review for you. It'll be a review.
Okay.
So Ryan, can you please tell me, what do you see in this picture? What do you see?
The students are asleep.
Very good. The students are asleep. Why do you think they're sleeping in school? Andy, what do you think? Why are they sleeping in school?
Because this time is sleeping time.
Because they are tired?
Maybe.
Okay, very good. Yeah, so we see they're sleeping. It could be because they're tired. So this is what our reading is about. And this picture sort of shows what our reading is about. Before we go over the passage, we're going to go over some vocabulary words. So I will pull up that next. So we're going to learn these words, and then we're going to go over our story. So I will read the word, and then as usual, please repeat after me. So our first word is nap time. So repeat after me, nap time.
Nap time.
Nap time.
Very good. So if we look at this word, it's made up of 2 words, nap and time. So a nap is a short sleep or rest. So that means that nap time is the time we use to take a nap or to take a short sleep. Let's look at these example sentences. My mom makes my little brother take a nap every day.
My mom makes my
My
little brother take a nap every day.
Every day.
At my school, there is a short nap time after lunch.
At my school, there is a
There is
short,
a
short nap
time
time after
after
lunch.
lunch.
Very good. So, Ryan, do you take naps?
Yes.
Can you please say it in a complete sentence?
Yes. I have nap time.
Very good. When is your nap time? When do you take a nap?
Night.
At nighttime?
Yes.
So at night, that's usually when everybody goes to sleep, right?
Yes.
So we wouldn't call that nap time. The difference is that when we take a nap, it's only a short rest. and it's usually during the day. So Ryan, in your school, do the students take naps like they do in the first picture?
Yes.
Okay, so that would be nap time. It's a short sleep and it's in the middle of the day. So very good. Thank you. Next word, must.
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 We use the word must to show that something is very likely or it'll probably come true. So let's look at these examples. Our first example, Sarah isn't home. She must have left for school already.
Sarah isn't home. She must have left
She
for
must have
school
left her
already.
for school already.
Everyone loves that new restaurant, so it must be really great.
Everyone
Everyone loves that new
that
restaurant,
new
so it
restaurant.
must be
So it
really
must be
great.
really great.
Very good. So again, the word must, it means that something is very likely to be true. So in this first example, Sarah isn't home. So you know it's very likely that she left for school. So you use the word must. In the second example, if you know that everyone loves the new restaurant, the food, everyone says it's so good, you know it's probably true. It must be really great. Extremely.
Extremely.
family.
The new movie was extremely funny. We couldn't stop laughing.
The new movie
The new
was
movie was
extremely funny.
extremely funny.
We
We
couldn't stop laughing.
stop laughing.
Her hair is extremely long.
Her hair is
That is
extremely long.
Hair is extremely long.
Very good. So extremely is another way of saying very. So in this first example, the new movie was very funny. You could say very, or you could use the word extremely. It's a little stronger. The new movie was extremely funny. So you know it was very, very funny. In this second example, you could say that the girl's hair is very long, but to make the sentence even bigger, you could say her hair is extremely long. Then you know it's really, really long. As.
Us.
I study hard as I want to get good grades in school.
I
I
study hard as
Hard.
I
I
want
want
to
to
get
get good grades in school.
good grades in school.
She went first as she was the oldest.
She
She
went
went
first
first as
as
the
she was the oldest.
oldest.
okay.
Very good. So we use the word as in many different ways when we are using English. In this case, as means the same thing as because. So in this first example, you could say, I study hard because I want to get good grades in school. Or you could use the word as. It means the same thing. Same with the second sentence. you could say she went first because she was the oldest, or you can use the word as. To fall asleep.
To
To
fall
fall asleep.
I always fall asleep in math class.
I always
I always
fall
fall asleep in math class.
asleep.
She is so tired, she falls asleep as soon as she gets into her bed.
She is so tired.
Tired.
She
She
fall
falls
asleep as soon
asleep
as
as
she
soon as
gets into her
she
bed.
gets to her bed.
Very good, you guys. So to fall asleep is just another way of saying to go to sleep. We know the word fall could mean to trip over something. You might fall on the ground. But in this case, that's not what fall means. It just means the same thing as going to sleep. So you could use either phrase. Both of them mean the same thing. They both work. Actually.
Actually,
Actually,
Very good. We use the word actually to say when something is true, especially when you might have thought that it wasn't true. So let's look at our example so that we can understand what that means. So repeat after me. I thought James liked to play video games. Actually, he likes to read books more.
I saw
I
James
thought
like
James
James
liked
to
likes
play
to
video
to
play
games.
play
video
video
Actually,
games.
he liked to read
Actually,
books more.
he
He likes
likes to
to
read
read
books more.
Great job. So in this example, you thought that James liked to play video games, but you were wrong. That wasn't true. So you use the word actually to show what is true. And the truth is that James likes to read books more than he likes to play video games. So again, we use the word actually to show when something is true. Daily.
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 It is important to exercise daily.
It's
it
important to
Not
exercise
to
daily.
exercise daily.
daily.
My mom always tells me I should take a shower daily.
My
My
mom
Always
always
tells
tells
me
me I
to
should
take
take a shower
out
daily.
Very good. So daily means that it happens every day. So in this first example, it is important to exercise daily. So that means it is important to exercise every day. In the second example, if your mom tells you you should take a shower daily, that means she wants you to take a shower every day. So bright, I want to ask you a question. What is something that you do daily?
Baseball.
Can you please say it in a complete sentence?
I'm daily practice baseball.
Okay, so you practice basketball daily, right?
Yeah.
Very good. Andy, what is something that you do daily?
I do the dishes daily.
Okay, very good. You do the dishes daily. What about you, Stella? What is something that you do daily?
I sleep daily.
You sleep daily. Very good. I think we all do that. Very good. Excellent. So again, I think you guys got the point. Daily means every day. Now let's see a word that sort of connects with daily. So repeat after me. Routine.
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 Very good. So your routine, that means things or activities that you usually do. And a lot of the time, when you are talking about your routine, the things you usually do, you're speaking of your daily routine, the things you do every day. So let's look at these examples. My morning routine consists of waking up, eating breakfast, walking my dog, and then leaving for school.
My morning routine
On
consists
the
Of walking up,
eating
eating
breakfast,
breakfast, walking my dog,
my dog,
and then
the
leaving
sleeping
for
of
school.
Part of my daily routine is calling my grandma on the phone.
part
part
of
of
my
my
daily
daily
routine
routine is
routine
is calling my
calling
grandma on the
my
Mm,
phone.
grandma on
My
the phone.
grandma on the phone.
Very good. So, Ryan, can you please explain to me what is a routine? What does that mean? What is a routine?
we need to do.
Can you repeat that one more time, please?
We need to do.
Okay, so it could be things you need to do, right? And it's really things you usually do. So, Ryan, what are some things or activities you usually do? What about, I'm
Practice
sorry, go
homework.
ahead. Can you say that one more time? I'm sorry.
Practice homework.
Very good. Can you please say it in a complete sentence?
I usually practice homework.
Very good. So you usually do your homework. If that's something you usually do, then it's part of your routine. Very good. Okay, next word. Till.
Till.
Tell.
Yeah.
So we use the word till to describe up until a certain time. It's like the word until. We're just taking the end of it. So let's look at these sentences so that we'll know what that means. So our first example, repeat after me. I stay at the library from 10 o'clock till 11 o'clock every Monday.
I
I
stay
I
at
stay
stay
the
at
at
library
the
from
library
library
10
from
o'clock
10
till
o'clock
11 o'clock
Till
till
till 11
Monday.
11
o'clock
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 every
every Monday.
every Monday.
Jessica can't go to the party till her homework is finished.
Jessica
Till
Jessica
can
can
Monday.
go
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 to a
to
to
the
party
the
till
party
her homework is
till her
finished.
homework is finished.
finished.
Very good. So if we look at our first sentence, if you stay at the library from 10 o'clock till 11 o'clock, that means that up until 11 o'clock, you are at the library. So we just use this word to show that space in time, in that time. In our second sentence, when we say Jessica can't go to the party till her homework is finished, that means that up until her homework is done, she can't go. Okay, next. To follow.
To follow.
Follow.
Very good. Let's look at our example. At Casey's house, dessert always follows dinner.
At Casey's
His
house, dessert always follows.
Very good. So this means that it happens or comes after something. So in our example, dessert always follows dinner. So it always comes after dinner. To last.
To last.
Very good. So if something lasts until a certain, well, that's the definition. So to last means to continue until a certain time. It's sort of like our word till. So let's look at these examples. First, school lasts all day.
School lasts all day.
all day.
The movie will probably last for 2 hours.
The movie will probably last for 2 hours.
Great job. So in this first sentence, if we say school lasts all day, that means school is continuing all day. The movie will probably last for 2 hours. So that means until 2 hours have passed, you're going to be watching a movie. So again, this shows a certain amount of time. To be refreshed.
To be refreshed.
So when we are refreshed, usually we are speaking about after we've eaten food, after we've rested or slept, or maybe after we've exercised. When we are refreshed, we are given energy and strength. So let's look at our example sentences. Cameron is tired now, but he will be refreshed after he takes a nap.
Cameron will be tired. He will be after he takes a nap.
I am refreshed after taking that walk.
I am refreshed after taking that walk.
Very good. So, like we see in this picture, this girl, she probably just took a nap or she is just waking up from sleeping. So she feels refreshed. She's got her strength and energy. She's ready for the day. What about in this picture? Stella, what do you think she just did to feel refreshed? What do you think?
feel rest.
Stella, I'm sorry, I can't hear you very well. Could you speak up a little louder?
I think she finished some difficult things and she is refreshed now.
Very good. It looks like she did a physical activity, right? Maybe she took a walk or maybe she went running. So, Andy, after you take a nap or go to sleep, do you feel refreshed?
Yes.
Very good. Can you please answer in a complete sentence?
Uh, yes.
I am.
I am.
I'll say the question one more time, okay?
Okay.
Do you feel refreshed after you rest or after you sleep?
Yes. I after sleep is refresh.
Very good. So after you sleep, you feel refreshed. Great. Okay. Very good, you guys. We got through all of the words. I know that was a lot, so thank you. So what we are going to do now is you will have the opportunity to create your own sentences using the words we just learned. So please pick at least one of the words or phrases from what we went over today, and you can do more than one if you would like. When you are finished, please type your sentence in the chat box. Are there any questions about any of these words or what you need to do? Okay, very good. Feel free to ask me a question if you happen to think of one. So again, go ahead and do your sentences and then type them in the chat. Very good. I see one sentence. Thank you. Another one, thank you. Okay, very good. Thank you all. I'm going to stop sharing my screen so that we can all see each other. Okay, very good. Andy, why don't we start with you? Can you please share your sentence?
I can't play video games till I finished housework.
Very good. Great sentence. Correct use of the word till. So up until the housework is finished, you can't play video games. Great job. Your sentence is perfect. Bright, can you please share your sentence?
School nap time should sleep.
Very good, Bright. So you use the word nap time. I see you understand what nap time means because during nap time we go to sleep, right?
Yeah.
Very good. Your sentence is not a complete sentence. So could you try to write a complete sentence? I'll give you a little bit of time while Stella shares her sentence and try to think of how it could be a complete sentence. Can you do that?
Okay.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. So while Bright does that, Stella, can you please share your sentence?
You must go to bed at 10.
Very good. So you used the word must and you used it correctly. Great job. So, Stella, is that what your parents tell you?
Yes.
Yes, they do. You must go to bed. So that means you have to, right?
But I usually go to bed at 11.
Ooh. Very good. Thank you for sharing that. I won't tell your parents. I won't tell. Okay, Bright. We'll give you some time. And when you are done, go ahead and type it in the chat. So while he does that, oh, there we go. We're all set. Oh, you did a different sentence. Okay, can you please read it to us?
This problem is actually not our fault.
You know what, Bright? That is a perfect sentence. Great job. So you're using the word actually now. Very good. Thank you for going back and doing that for us. Okay, great job, you guys. Great sentences, great work. So now let's get out our story, our reading. We are going to read the first paragraph and we are going to see these words we just learned in action. So I put this in the chat earlier. So raise your hand if you do not have this story, if you do not have it. Okay, very good. So you all have it then. So I'm going to read the first paragraph. Then I will read it one sentence at a time, and you will repeat after me. So are you guys ready? Yes? Yes, we're ready. Okay. So the title of our reading is Naptime at School. The teacher in this classroom must be extremely boring, as all the children have fallen asleep. Actually, it is part of the daily routine for most Taiwanese school children. From 12 o'clock till 12:30, they eat their lunch. This is followed by a nap that lasts until about 1:20. Some teachers believe that by having the children take a short nap after lunch, they will be refreshed and ready to learn for the second half of the day. Okay, so now again, I will read a little bit at a time and you will repeat after me. So let's start with our title. Nap time at school.
Nap time at
Naptime
school.
at school.
The teacher in this classroom must be extremely boring, as all the children have fallen asleep.
The
The
teacher
teacher
in
in
this
this
classroom
classroom
must
must
be
be
boring,
extremely
as all the
boring
children have
all the
fallen
children.
asleep.
as all the children.
Actually, it is part of the daily routine for most Taiwanese school children.
Actually,
Actually,
it
it
is
is
part
part
of the
of
daily
the
routine
daily
for
routine
most
for most
Taiwanese school
Taiwanese
children.
school
Taiwanese
children.
children.
From 12 o'clock till 12:30, they eat their lunch.
From
From the
12
12th
o'clock
Twelve
till
o'clock till
12:30,
12th
they eat their
they
day
lunch.
eat their lunch.
lunch.
This is followed by a nap that lasts until about 1:20.
This
This is
is
This
followed
followed
is
by
by
followed
a
by a
nap
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 that
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 lasts
lasts
until about
about
about one
1:20.
1:20.
Some teachers believe that by having the children take a short nap after lunch, they will be refreshed and ready to learn for the second half of the day.
Some
some
teachers believe
teachers
that
believe that
by
by
having the
having
children
the
take a
children
nap
take
after
a
lunch,
short nap
they
after
will
lunch,
be
they will
refreshed
be good
and ready
and
to learn for the second
Which
half
is
of the
time
day.
for the second half of the day.
Very good. Great reading, you guys. So now let's talk about this story. So, Andy, what is part of the daily routine for most Taiwanese school children?
Andy, do you know the question? Yeah, Xiahna, could you give him an example?
Okay, so remember we talked about routine. So let's remember what a routine is. Stella, can you remind us what is a routine?
It's the things we do every day.
Very good. So Andy, our routine, like Stella just said, it's things or activities you usually do. And a lot of the time, we're talking about daily. So things we do every day. So in this story, what is part of many children's daily routine? What do they do every day at school?
Have parents or sleep.
Very good. So remember when we looked at our vocab words, we learned the word nap time. So can you repeat that after me? Nap time.
Nap time.
Very good. And so remember, nap time is a short time you take to sleep or rest. So part of their daily routine is to have nap time. Do you understand that?
Oh, yes, I understand. Thank you.
Very, very good. You're welcome. If you don't understand my question or anything I say, feel free to just tell me I don't understand. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So, Bright, why do the teachers want the students to take a nap? Why do they think they should take a nap?
He
The teachers say they should take a short nap after lunch. Why?
uncomfortable.
No, not quite. So remember we learned the word refreshed? So repeat after me. Refreshed.
Refresh.
Very good. So Bright, do you remember what refreshed means?
Refresh. Uh, wake up.
Very good. So you could feel refreshed after you wake up or after you exercise. So you like to play basketball, right?
Yeah.
So after you play basketball, you feel refreshed. You feel strong and energized. So you feel good, refreshed. So why do you think the teachers want the students to take a nap after lunch?
Learn for the second half of the day.
Very good. You're close. You're close to the answer. Stella, can you help us out? Why do the teachers want them to take a nap after lunch?
Because they will be refreshed and have more and they will more attention on the class.
Very good. Very good. So, Bright, did you catch what Stella said? Why don't you try one more time? Why do the teachers want them to take a nap? They will be I'll help you out. Our word refreshed. So after, go ahead. So I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Will be refreshed and read to learn for second half of the day.
Very good. There's our answer. So like Stella said, and like you just said, after they take a nap, the students will be refreshed and ready to learn. So they'll be energized, they'll be strong, awake, ready to focus and learn. So very good. I know there were a lot of hard words in this reading, but you guys did a great job. So let's look at our worksheet now. And I'm going to put it in the chat. So I just sent our worksheet. So please download that. And it looks like this. You can't see very well, but there we go. So it has our picture on the front. And if we look at our worksheet, the first thing we have are true or false sentences. So Andy, do you have this worksheet downloaded?
Yes.
Very good. So can you please read number 1? The sentence number 1.
The children in the picture have fallen asleep because the teacher is very boring.
Very good. So Andy, is this sentence true or false?
False.
Very good. It's false. What would be the correct sentence?
The children in the picture have fallen asleep because they must rest.
Can you say that one more time? I didn't hear the last part.
The children in the picture have fallen asleep because they must rest.
Are you saying they're taking a break? Or Luke is about to help me out. Oh, they must rest. Very good. That's the correct answer. Very good job, Andy. So it's not because the teacher is boring. It's because the students must rest. It's nap time. Very good. Great job. Stella, can you please read number 2?
Nap time is part of the daily routine for most Taiwanese school children.
Great job. Is this sentence true or false?
True.
Excellent. True. Number 3, Bright. Can you please read number 3?
The children take a nap before they eat lunch.
Very good. Now, is this true or false?
True.
So let's think about our reading. Do they take a nap before they eat lunch or after they eat lunch?
Uh, take nap.
Very good. They take a nap. So if we look back at the reading, Stella, do they take a nap before or after they eat lunch?
After.
Very good. So, Bright, can you please say that in a complete sentence? When do the children take a nap?
Before the lunch.
Okay, so Stella just gave us the right answer. After. After. So first, they eat lunch. Then after that, they take a nap. So can you say that in a complete sentence? They take a nap after they eat lunch.
Taking nap after eat lunch.
Very good. So again, after they eat lunch. Thank you, Bright. Number 4. Andy, can you please read the sentence?
Some teachers have their students take naps because they believe it will help them be refreshed for the second half of the day.
Very good. Is this sentence true or false?
True.
Very good. It's true. So we know they have them take naps because after they take a nap, they feel refreshed. They're ready to learn for the second half of the day. Very good. Let's move on to practice 2. So for this part of the worksheet, you have a word bank. So a little oval circle that has different words. And we have 10 sentences that are missing words. So our job is to fill in the blank. So we have time to do a couple of these. Let's start with number 1. She was blank after taking a long nap. So Stella, what word goes in the blank? What do you think?
Refreshed.
Can you say it one more time?
Refreshed.
Very good, refreshed. So now can you say the complete sentence?
She was refreshed after taking a long nap.
Very good. Number 2. Brandon just got a new dog, so he blank be really excited. Andy, what do you think is the correct word?
Maybe must.
Very good. Must, that's correct. So now can you read the entire sentence?
Brandon just got a new dog, so he must be really excited.
Excellent, great job. So for homework, please finish the rest of these sentences, filling in the blank. And then if you go to the last page of the worksheet, we have a question. Do you think students should take naps after lunch? Why or why not? So you get to share what you think. Should students take naps? And so please answer those in complete sentences. So Stella, class is almost over. Can you please tell us what is the homework for this week? What is the homework? What do you have to do?
Stella, unmute.
To, to
Can you speak up, please? I can't hear you.
we need to finish the practice 3.
Very good. Finish practice 3 and practice 2. So finish practice 2. So that's our sentences, filling in the blank with the missing words. Okay? So that's your homework. What we didn't do today, go ahead and finish the worksheet. So thank you guys very much. You all did a really great job today. So I hope you have a great rest of your weekend.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you.
跟老
Bye, you
师
guys.
问候啊。
Thank you, Xiahna.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye.